Alrighty.
Yeah, I included my audio.
Okay, thanks, man. So, basically, what I was saying here, this is what I was saying to the Muslim. This is right down your alley because this argument is derivative directly from Muslims. Um, the Kalam cosmological argument. Comes from our new modern day version of William Lane Craig. And he took that version of the argument from the Muslims and gave credit to the Muslims for the argument and just put it more in a more modern day sense. And basically, the argument goes like this, and this is why I was going over this argument because this appears to be what you're attempting to say here. It says, premise one, anything that begins to exist has a cause. Premise two, the universe began to exist. Three, therefore the universe has a cause. Right? So
Mm-hmm.
this argument has a lot of objections by academia. However, Craig and others have done a lot of work in trying to continue to support this argument even to today. And I
Yeah.
mention this because this was basically the argument that you were making. You know, you used the example of an Xbox. You know the
Yeah.
Xbox had a cause because Xboxes don't just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's basically how this argument is formulated. So, like premise one, anything that begins to exist has a cause, right? So our Xboxes began to exist, meaning there's a moment in which they didn't exist, and then something caused it to exist. If it was
Yeah.
caused to exist, then the cause must be outside of the Xbox. The Xbox cannot be the cause of itself. That's self-contradictory. So likewise with the universe, if the universe had a beginning, which our scientific evidence supports this quite well with the Big Bang Theory, and there's other philosophical discourse. There's still some questions about the universe having a beginning, because it's still possible that the universe has always existed. We can't rule that out 100%, but right now our current scientific evidence is that the universe truly did begin 13.8 billion years ago. Space-time, matter all began within that vacuum that long ago. So if that's the case, the cause of space-time and matter would have to be something that is spaceless, timeless, and immaterial. It would also have to be something personal, because only personal agents can make a decision to go from nothing to something. And it would have to be something powerful, because only things that have power can create something out of nothing.
Yeah, give me a sec.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
So basically, all of us can agree here, whether Christian or Muslim, that this is the view of God. God is spaceless, timeless, immaterial.
I hear you, bro. My controller disconnected. But what you saying, bro?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So basically, I was saying that whether Muslim or Christian or whatever, we can all agree here with this argument that it basically supports the proposition that God is spaceless, timeless, immaterial, personal, and powerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what this argument basically
Yeah.
concludes. So all of us can agree with this conclusion regardless of our religious beliefs, as in this is true of both of our religions. This is the Islamic view of God. God is one deity outside space-time, but can interact within it, and likewise with Christianity, or Judaism, or any of the major faiths, I should say, right? The really the big monotheistic ones, like your Abrahamic ones. I'm gonna hit this building right quick. I haven't played Warzone in such a deep minute.
Yeah, I just downloaded, bro.
Oh, gotcha. Oh my
Yeah, you're
goodness.
gonna have to carry us a bit.
Yeah.
Not that good.
You're good, man. I mainly play. I don't even play MW3 much anymore. The only BR that I actually really play is Apex. But
Yeah, I played
Oh,
Apex too, bro.
yep. Heck yeah, man. We'll have to play that sometime. But see, we can all agree here, even on this particular, that so God exists. I'll see one on your building with you right there.
See one? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just dropped down. One right there.
I think I cracked him.
Cracked him. Yeah, you got him. He's laying down.
I don't see you, bro. If you can, bro.
Good hit.
Right, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon.
Oh, no problem.
Well,
But this is still a pretty good argument for God even
Oh,
today. You know, that's why it's kind of cool. I think this other
yeah,
guy
bro.
dropped down in here somewhere. Down one. Dang, he went all the way up in here.
killed
Good
them.
stuff. He had quite a bit of stuff. Wow.
Damn.
Picked up a lot of stuff in that short amount of time. That's crazy. I need these plates.
Yeah, I got some plates. If you could come here.
Oh, I got some now. I was picking it up from this
Oh,
dude.
nah, I died in
Oh,
Gulag.
crate?
Okay. I didn't play
Ooh.
Battle Royale. Can we buy him back or something?
Ah, yeah. We both got money for it. So let me figure out all the controls on this again. We need to find one of the, buyback stations. Let's see
Yeah,
where we
buy
at.
station.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, the closest one that I see is right. Is that? Why? It looks like there's a missile strike there. It must be or something.
Yeah.
Let's hit this one right here. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, back this way. All right,
Alright.
only about 200 meters away. But yeah, this is still. That's why I wanted to give credit to the Islamic idea because Islam really helped with this argument and producing it. And it's still good today. Because, like I said, it's really based on is it more plausibly true that the universe had a beginning instead of that it did not have a beginning. And like I said, we can't rule out an eternal universe because it is possible that the universe has always existed just like God has always existed,
Yeah.
but that God just brought order to the universe. And this kind of goes into the other argument that you were saying. Just look at the world, you were saying, right? And
Yeah.
basically what I think you're trying to get at here is how oh, this is yep, there you go.
Already
This
bought
gets
some.
into the good stuff. Good stuff. This goes into the argument from design, right? Things are designed in a particular way. Uh, Fine tuning. You know, if we were to change gravity or the expansion of the universe, like if the universe is expanding at a faster rate, the universe would collapse on itself. If we
Yeah.
were to change the expansion of the universe to slow it down, that would also be very bad for us. If we were to change the gravitational constants of the universe, that would be very bad for us. All of that stuff, right? So you change all of these parameters, these laws of the universe, we call them, and it would have really bad effects on us on Earth and everything else in the universe.
Mm.
So this is obviously evidence for design. The syllogism of the argument, you could put it something like this. Premise 1, the fine-tuning of the universe is due to either necessity, chance, or design. Premise 2, it is not due to chance or necessity. 3, therefore, it is due to design. That's the basic part of the argument. And a lot of people, we can even accept this even today. Most atheists will say this is the strongest argument for the existence of God, while some of them still don't accept it. But it's still, I would agree that when you combine the cosmological argument and the teleological argument, I think you have a really solid reason to say God exists, just based on
Yeah.
that alone. I'm gonna pick me out something here too. Oh, I don't even have
Yeah,
all my specific loadouts here. I've
I
never,
can give you my
I've never
AR.
done.
Yeah, you can take my STG.
Oh, let's see it.
Take.
I'll give it a shot. I like it.
You need
It
ammo?
looks nice. Yeah, see, I have all of my MW3 loadouts, but I don't have. I never put them onto
Yeah.
Warzone. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I appreciate it, man. I like it.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Yes. Bro, Jason, are you
But,
here,
yeah.
bro? I can't
Yeah,
really
I'm
hear
here,
you.
bro. I'm here.
Man,
What's
why are
up?
you so quiet, bro?
Oh yeah. But so
So,
what are the differences between you guys in saying like what makes you be a Christian and what makes your other guy what makes you be a Muslim? Like what are the reasons that make you deny a particular religion and accept the truthfulness of another?
Alright, Viv, you wanna go first or?
Yeah, like, are you asking for the difference?
He
Well, I can't
asked like, why are you Muslim?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
not necessarily the differences between the religions, but more so of like what makes you say Islam is true and Christianity is false, or vice versa. Why is Christianity true and Islam is false?
hello?
Oh,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, perfect, perfect. Did you get that last part, or I need to repeat it?
Yeah, you can repeat it. It's good.
Yeah, so like basically, what makes you be a Muslim instead of a Christian? Like, what makes you say Islam is true and Christianity is false, kind of thing?
I wish I could like say it in English, but like, there's a lot
Yeah, yeah.
of words I don't like understand.
Oh
I
yeah,
could
I
send you a
understand.
text like translation of the
Uh
things
huh.
like I believe. Like, there's scientific things like I can
Mhm.
really say it in English.
Right, right.
عارفة يعني إيه النجم الطارق
Mhm.
النجم
I mean, I can
الطارق
kind of. I
بالإنجليش.
ponder if I could kind of like, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here. Would it be something to the lines of like, if I'm misrepresenting you, I'll put it that way. Are
Okay.
you convinced of Islam because the truths of the Quran seem more valid to you, and perhaps you're worried about the Bible being corrupted over time,
Yeah,
and you think people have taken the Bible and kind of misconstrued it and have taught that like things like Jesus is God when he never claimed it and things of this stature? Is that
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
correct
worried
interpretation?
of. Yeah, that's actually true.
Okay, gotcha. So, because I mean that's one of the main um, ones I see, and one of the main reasons why I think Muslims have a hard time coming to belief in Christianity. Man, I ain't seen nobody in a deep minute.
I see one.
Oh, you see one?
Yeah, where?
Yeah, I think in this house.
I just jumped out too. I'll hit the bottom side here.
Yeah, here.
Oh,
Building.
I
Yeah,
see another
here.
one here. Oh, snap. Got two more coming down over here.
I'm gonna die. There's someone
I see
there,
someone.
Jason. Correct him.
Yeah, are they go in that building? Hmm. Alright.
Yeah,
So
do
we
we
can
push
address
him?
each of these claims here in a second. Yeah, we can. I can. Did they go into this building or did they go into this building?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
good.
Oh, they're behind us now. What the? Oh, another team. Oh, I got a mortar strike. Let's hep inside.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
snap.
Oh, yeah, someone's aiming at me. They're behind us.
Yep, they're
There.
in that high building behind us. Let's
Yeah, I see him.
we're
He's
about to get
dropping down.
pinched.
Yeah, he's going up.
Yeah, see him there.
He's up.
I'm gonna hit inside this
Oh,
building. I'm gonna try to get upstairs.
one is low on top.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna try to push him. I think there's a ladder up here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know how to get up.
Hmm.
Oh, from where?
Sure where
From
he
where?
went. Oh, I see him there.
I don't know.
He's on that building now.
Yeah, down there. There's people down there. Dead.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, damn.
Oh, snap.
I think they're gonna push.
Wow, there is every side, dude. Getting hit from the left and the right. I'm gonna drop down in there with you. Wow.
Yeah, do I smoke it out or no?
I think our best bet would probably let's try to dip out of this area because we got teams on
Yeah.
all sides of us. I guess let's try to just go straight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Whoa, man. Where is he
Trying to
at?
rush.
That is wild.
I cannot rest because I have screw you, bro.
Woo!
I cannot rest, bro.
Yeah, I hear him, I hear him, I hear him.
Your left?
Yeah, I hear him on the right.
Oh, I cannot
Okay.
fight.
Here.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck.
I shouldn't have pushed that. I was low on plates and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can first try to address the question about Jesus here. Jesus's claims, right? And then we can kind of get into a little bit of the biblical narrative. Was it corrupted and things of this stature? Jesus's claims as a Christian. Let me say it this way: Christians interpret the Bible differently. There's a lot of different versions of Christianity, but the
Yeah,
most
yeah, I know.
predominant view is that Jesus is God. Um, and the reason for this is not um just like a
I am dead.
oh, I cannot believe I won that. I got really lucky with that last slide. But the reason why Christians believe that Jesus is God is A, because of his claims, and then even after his claims, he did things that the Old Testament tells us that only God is able to do, or claims to be able to do. Man, there's a full squad up on that. I'm gonna just try to skip past these dudes. I need to find us a little buyback station. Oh, you guys are back in too.
Nah,
Never mind.
yeah,
I'll
there
trade
was
with
a
you.
jailbreak.
Oh, that's sick.
There's someone there.
But Jesus's claims. One of the things that has always convinced me of his divinity, at least claim-wise, is there's quite a few of them, but this one in particular. I'm not sure if you've read most of the Bible, but it's in Mark chapter 14, and this is the story where Jesus has been
Hey.
uh, arrested by the Sanhedrin. And when he was arrested, oh, there's another guy there. I'm kind of low on plates. I'm gonna try to hit the left side or right side with you.
Oh my days, there are two
They just
here.
came in all the way from there.
Yeah, sadly, like I didn't read the Quran. Like I'm still like learning. That's why.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. It's because obviously one of the Quran's claims is that Jesus is not God.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
But the thing about the Bible is we have a lot of claims of Jesus' divinity. Let's go ahead and restart this. I got at least one more round in me before I gotta head out. Yeah, I got one more in me. Jesus claims to be the being at the right hand of the Father, and the one that gets all of the dominion of the world and one of the causal agents of the world in this passage. Jesus is quoting from an Old Testament passage when he says this, and I can read it for you word for word here so you can kind of see what I'm saying. Specifically, Mark 14, Jesus is quoting Daniel chapter 7. And this is what Daniel chapter 7 says. Daniel is an Old Testament book, by the way, and it's Daniel looking at it's a dream of these beasts. And the context is the Babylonian exile when Israel was exiled by the Babylonian Empire. And it says, "In my vision at night I looked, and there before me was like a son of man coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days." The Ancient of Days is God. It's just another synonym for God, like it's just talking about God. "And he was led into his presence. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and peoples of every language worshipped him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed." So, as you see, this is a really weird thing to say. There's God, and then as it says, there's one like a son of man. And he comes with the clouds of heaven. This is just a rhetorical way of saying of what he is and where he's coming from. And he says that he approaches God and was led into God's presence, and this being, this Son of Man, was given authority, glory, sovereign power, and all nations of every language, all people, worshipped this individual. Jesus quotes this verse word for word in Mark 14 verses 60 through like 64, if I'm doing that correctly. It might have been 62 through 64. I'm not looking at it particularly, but it's in that specific range, 60 to 64, and verse 60 through 64. And when Jesus quotes that, he applies it to himself. And because of that, since he's applying it to himself, this is what leads to Jesus' crucifixion in Mark 14. Jesus is crucified under the Jewish Sanhedrin and given to the Roman officials to be crucified because of his claim of blasphemy. And blasphemy was a statement of death. Like, you claiming to be equal with God is not something you can do from the Jewish religion. Because there's one God. But here's the interesting thing about Judaism is Judaism had this verse, Daniel 7, right before the New Testament. And they struggled with Daniel 7 because they were. It was like there's two Yahwehs in this specific discourse here. There's two Yahwehs. So how can you have two Yahwehs, right? It's just really Yahweh. I'm not sure if you know Yahweh is the God of the Old Testament.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, what you got, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, sorry.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem,
good,
man.
bro.
Yeah, I
Let's
really
start with
enjoyed
him.
listening to you, if I'm honest, bro.
Yeah, man, it was good talking to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back soon.
Sounds
Yeah,
good,
alright,
man.
bro.
We'll have to talk again sometime.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna add you now, before I
Sounds
go.
good, man.
Yeah, I added you.
Alright, sounds good, man. I'll add you back here in just a few.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Sounds
bro,
good, man.
bye.
See ya.
Alright.
So,
So,
you wanna
what do
know
you think of
why
that
I-
view,
why I
man?
question?
Oh, what's up, man?
What did you say, bro?
Oh, I was just saying, what did you think about, like, I would assume, as a Christian, you believe Jesus is God, too?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, what do you think of that explanation that I just gave? Oh my gosh, I did not hear that at all.
Yeah. To be honest, bro, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You use words like I don't really understand, bro.
Oh,
But,
I understand.
yeah, it's a bit hard for me, bro.
I
But,
understand.
yeah, like, oh shit. Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
why I believe why Jesus is God is
Yeah.
because, first of all, actually, why I do believe in the Bible is because, like, I believe like the Earth needs something to exist, like a creator.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the only good thing is like there's a God.
Right,
So
right.
why I choose Christianity is because I grew up with a little bit Christianity. So I read the Bible and this and that. But I also studied Islam. So I know like what's the good
Yeah.
religion. So like when I studied Islam, it's like the main thing what I thought like yeah I know Christianity is actually the true one. It's because
Yeah.
like the Islam existed like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
there was an angel and the angel came
Yeah.
to Muhammad
Yeah.
and he
I think
said
the
it
claim
was
is it was Gabriel, yeah.
yeah Gabriel yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and it says in the Quran that the angel attacked him and like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Right, right.
first of all, like what I've learned from the Bible is when Angel Gabriel is coming, he says, "Don't
Yeah.
be scared," and that's the first thing he does.
Right,
Oh
right.
my God, I downed out of there. So
Oh,
so like that's the thing I didn't like.
I got you. Oh,
Oh, he's marking the squad,
no way.
but he's here. But yeah, so and I also like
Dang.
don't think about other
tough.
things that's good from Islam. Like they can
Right.
have 4 wives. They can like women's rights are not that high as men's rights, and that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think
uh,
that's a valid way of looking at it too,
yeah,
because I that is a problem for Islam. The moral teachings are pretty rough in comparison to
yeah,
Christian teachings.
yeah.
And I think it's just valid to say that Muhammad gets basic historical facts incorrect, like Jesus wasn't crucified according to the Quran. That's a
No,
pretty Yeah, yeah. The Quran says that Jesus was not crucified. So, like,
I didn't know
that's
that.
a pretty crazy fact to get wrong. That would be like someone saying Alexander the Great was not a part of this army and did all of these things. And it's like,
Yeah,
well, how could someone get such a basic historical fact incorrect like that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
um, it would be like saying um, any kind of just wild historical fact, like something like Constantine. Constantine. Someone like imagine someone saying Constantine was um, some kind of Buddhist monk, and it's like, well, there's nothing in the historical record that would have help make anybody conclude that.
yeah,
So there's no way that that could even be claimed of that. It's just it's a false historical statement. So this is
yeah,
why I do think it is quite easy to show Islam can't even get basic historical facts right.
yeah,
Um, so the Bible can be supported in these historical facts because Jesus's claims and the beliefs about Jesus can be found in non-Christian texts also about what Christians believed about Jesus. We have like Lucian, Josephus, Tacitus, and all of these people give us some kind of version of what Christians were doing, because they were all written in first, second century and whatnot. And they tell us that Christians were worshiping Jesus as a god. Um, Jesus was crucified under Pontius Pilate. That's one of the Roman leaders of the day. And
yeah,
stuff like this. And so, like, you can come to the conclusion just based on historical inquiry about what Jesus was and what he did, just based on that alone. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's pretty amazing.